First fish of the day already. Looks like it's got some weight to it. Yeah, dandy. It's amazing how big a lure these fish will go after. Beautiful Lahontan on that plug. There, he hammered that thing. Gorgeous fish. There you go, marvelous hook. Get him back in the water. There you go. It's amazing the size of the fish that'll hit these massive plugs. These Lahontans are just so aggressive. Boy, are they beautiful. I'm gonna net that fish so we can take a look at it. Alright. Look at that fish, beautiful. They got that big head and teeth for eating fish, because that's what they feed on. Gorgeous spots. You can see the adipose fin is missing because they are hatchery fish. There he is. Temps today are in the low 30s. We're supposed to have a light wind, but it's already kind of picking up. You can see this lure here is just a 3-inch cedar plug from Best Lure Company. They make two different models. One has kind of a tail, a wood tail, and this one does not have it. It gives them each a little bit of different action. Some come with single hook rigs, others come with double trebles. I'm rigging these all barbless today, as is required, but it makes catching release easy. And this one, I like this pattern, this misfit pattern, because it looks just like a juvenile cutthroat trout. Let me get this back down there swimming. Just going to flatline it 100 feet behind the boat. So just like other species of trout, Lahontans will respond to rapid changes in speed. You can speed up, you can suddenly slow down, and that might trigger a strike. You can make sharp turns and make frequent turns, and sometimes that can trigger a strike as well. But one thing that does separate, for me, Lahontans from other varieties and strains of trout is that they do prefer a slightly faster troll speed. So most of the time I'm in that sort of 2 to 2.5 mile per hour range, but I will go up to 3 miles per hour and down to 1.5, but most of the time it's in that between 2 and 3 mile per hour range. So make sure that you're clipping along at a pretty good pace, because these fish do seem to respond to those faster troll speeds better. And that's what's great about these cedar plugs, is that they have different types of movement at different troll speeds. So you're going to get a little bit different action out of a lure when you're trolling at 1.5 or 2 miles per hour versus 3. And the different size lures are going to behave a little bit differently. So if you're running a couple different size cedar plugs, you're going to get variable action out of each of them. And that might help you decide what is working best that day. So be sure and try those different sizes when you're running these cedar plugs. There's a fish right there. Nice. little stay pin pressure on them. Pretty. The net. Bring it up. There we go, got him. Beautiful fish. Stunning fish. Wow. That thing is gorgeous. Now, a lot of times I'll just release them without netting them, but if I am going to net them for photos, I make sure to use a knotless net. I like these rubber coated nylon nets from Ranger. They're really easy on the fish and really easy to get your hooks out. Beautiful fish. Stunning. Look at that beautiful fish. The spotting on the belly and on the tail. Absolutely gorgeous fish. They love those cedar plugs from Best Lure Company. I'm gonna put links to those 2 plugs that I used today, including the little one that seems to be getting more action, the Dirty Harry. I'll put the links to those below, as well as that 3-inch Misfit too. If you have any questions or comments, just put them in the comment section below. And I'll also link out all of the other rods and reels and such that I'm using so you know what kind of rigs I'm using. Otherwise, it's time for me to head in. I'm gonna let this fish go and get going. Until next time, have a good time out on the water, catch lots of fish, and be safe. See you guys.